Hello everyone and welcome. We're going
Just
to
going to commence
begin.
pushback.
She said.
Oh
Alright, I'm on pushback.
Smoke through my head.
no. Rip, I've got game problems. No I don't. Yes I do. No I don't. Rip. Okay. Hello everyone. Hello. Welcome to the land of the dead. Today we are streaming or doing this kind of activities. Okay Dev, good luck. Don't crash.
Who else is leaving from 22 right?
I've got 22 left.
Yeah, 22 left, sorry.
Yeah, I'm going for 22 left as well. I'm almost
I'm
ready
leaving
for
from
exit.
3-3.
I'll follow behind you then.
I'm also leaving from 3-3.
Get it,
So,
go.
you push it back now for 22 left.
What?
Wait, so who was going off 22 left?
Mate,
Is
get
that Gets? Yeah. Alright. So I think you should be taxiing just behind me.
I'm just going to quickly bypass
The engine
that.
noise, sorry, I can't hear you.
I can see it. Numbnuts.
Oh yeah, I see. You're on a KLM for me.
Yeah. Yeah, Dev, how do you like that bird?
Sorry.
Flipping you off. Well, your left-hand side. It says you're in an American airline flight to me. You all are, actually.
Is now permitted.
I can't even see Empire's plane.
You get my charge.
Let's see if these waypoints work.
Alright, so 22 left, that's alright. Alright, it's not too difficult.
By the way, Jay, that key doesn't bring up the console command for Skybox, Squawk Box.
Oh, it does for me.
pretty much.
Oh yeah, that's probably because I changed it manual, I forgot.
Okay, Dev, so you're showing up as a 737 as a white aircraft, pretty much default.
Because I had two keys set the same, Jay. So I have that.
For Jay, he's coming up as a same. For you're pretty much the same. Every one of your numbnut skills are the same, apart from Dev. I don't know who that's. Yeah, I'll go back in my cockpit.
Yeah, I've got Jay showing up as a plain white.
We've just leveled off at
normal
cruising
white plane
altitude.
as well.
We're going to keep the seatbelt sign off just a few more minutes.
Going
As
to
a
I can
reminder,
tell you
even
now
when the
I'm
seatbelt sign is
not.
off, you should keep your seatbelts fastened at all times while seated. This is an event we hit some unexpected bumps along the way. Right now, all we ask is that you sit back, relax, and enjoy the fine in-flight service. Thank you.
ILS 10875.
Whoever's behind
Have
me,
you started pushback yet, Empire?
I can't. Not with you guys behind me.
I can't even see Empire.
I'm at a gate. For Christ's sake, I keep forgetting to push to flipping talk. I'm sealed at a gate 27 and I haven't pushed back yet.
Right, well I'm going to go past you before you push back then.
Same, I'm coming up on your left hand side to
Or go before I
approach
get in my
runway
jet.
22. Just better not nosedive, I'm telling you.
What are you in again, Cats?
737.
So yes, that does nosedive a bit, but what you have to do is as soon as you gear up an autopilot on, press your flight level change.
Just saying, Cats, the way you're tackling it looks like you've got crosswind pushing you.
I was going a bit fast. That's only because I kept looking over to my other screen and I forgot I was actually moving. Why does nobody's plane have wheels?
What? You don't make any sense. What? Of course they got wheels on it. Why would you think they don't have wheels?
No one's got landing gear.
Am I clear to push back?
Yep, we're past you now.
Ground from cockpit.
Right.
Go ahead.
Guys in the chat, can you hear everything?
Ready for pushback. Okay, steering pin inserted. Release brakes. Brakes released. Okay, pushing back.
I'm pretty much pushing back now.
So am I.
So many that's what she said moments.
Lol. No fucking comment, Cats.
There shouldn't be. There is no comment. There is only cats.
Hey guys, as I'm pushing back, can you see that I have my lights on? You can see my flashing wigwags.
I can't even see my wheels, there's no point asking me.
Yeah. I mean, it's night time, so I can see the bright light sun. Well, I just said that. It's night time, yeah, I just said that I can see the sun.
Have you commenced pushback, Jay?
Yes, I'm pushed back and disconnecting, dude.
Alright, I will wait for you to go ahead of me then.
We're just waiting for better pushback just to say that we're disconnected and then I'll get moving for you.
Okay, no worries.
Permission to burp.
Why are those planes going sideways on my screen? It's so funny.
Really?
Yeah, like drifting.
That's what you're doing on mine.
Wow, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a factor reset
Parking
because
brakes.
there's no departure from this runway to
Parking brakes are set.
my first
Prepare for
waypoint.
taxi.
So
Hand signal on left side.
Might be 2 seconds.
Okay,
So what we naming this tonight, the Helsinki Drift.
going system removed and hand signal on left side.
Pretty
I
much.
wonder if you know. Come and see me, Tokyo. Fast and Furious.
What are you talking about? That's what she said.
You don't know what that's from?
Indian?
No, it's Tokyo Drift from Fast and
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Furious.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yep,
I
yeah, I
wonder
think,
if
yep.
you know.
Guys, you got the multi-links of death?
No. I have charts, I have a plane, there's too many things with flight simming. I have not enough, I haven't got enough screens.
How many screens do you have anyway?
2.
I have 3 on my phone.
Yeah, with my phone, 3, yeah. I use it for checklist or charts sometimes. Pretty useful.
I'm taxiing down the road. 15 miles an hour.
I'm going a lot faster than that.
What?
I'm holding short.
I'm
Hey,
using
Wardo.
the pushback add-on. Also the taxi add-on.
I don't use the taxi, but I have got a pushback add-on.
15 miles an hour is fast enough.
20 for me.
Someone's got raided with a host.
What? Give me a second. Is my push to talk working?
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
Can't hear the same.
I can't understand. His voice
Yeah, you
talk
just
wasn't
asked if you
working.
push to talk was working.
Really? Or are you guys trying to troll?
It's not working, Jay. I mean,
I'm trying
absolutely.
to troll, we just can't hear you. Didn't hear a word you just said.
Exactly.
It's Friday.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
absolutely
right.
right, Ket. That plane in front of you has no flipping wheels.
Yep. Got really bad texture as well.
Have you added some mash?
Nope.
Okay, can you hear now?
Nope.
Yeah, we could hear you anyway, Jake.
Nope means yes, and yes means nope.
Stop
is there a-
confusing us.
There's a road leading directly to this runway and then just stops.
But does the car stop?
No, it disappears.
Well, then it's normal then.
Alright. We're ready.
Oh, the braking system is terrible. I keep saying that every time when you brake. It's only Dev that knows what I'm talking about.
Yep, it's low pressure.
What's everyone's cruise altitude?
36.
Yep, same.
35.
33.
35.
Yeah, mine's 36,000.
I'll go 33 then.
Or everyone comes up to 36.
Yeah, and then my speed goes down.
No, the higher, the quicker.
The higher I go, the less speed I can do. I can't do 310 then.
Yeah, but it's relative. Your
Yeah,
ground
but I
speed
like to
will
go
be higher,
310
but
for the sake of going 310.
Do I set the AT and the FD while I'm on the ground, or do I set it before I set the autopilot to go?
What about BP?
You set them both, yeah.
What about BP?
What, set them both now?
Yeah.
What about
Are you
BP?
on Boeing?
Yeah, 737.
Yeah.
What about the BP?
What BP?
BP,
What
blood
about it?
pressure for the pilot.
And your phalanges?
Oh yeah, my phalanges. Mustn't forget the phalanges. And then it's LNAV and VNAV, Jay.
That's what she said.
That is what she said.
I've got decent
just taking
scenery for
off.
this airport. Looks good.
Right, I take it you've taken off, Jay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this showing.
I'm just trying to find out why it keeps on disabling my autopilot.
Right, I'm just about to take off.
Dev, are you out the runway or have you already set power?
No, I've set power, I'm just about taking off now.
Damn, I was going to say hold for a minute because of spacing.
I'm running up on the runway like a chinwag.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Thanks.
You are beautiful.
You are so beautiful. Let's sing that song.
I can play it on guitar.
No, let's not.
I want to hear Jay sing now.
No,
The ultimate Twitch band.
Come on, Jay.
no.
Come on, Jay, you
You're
can do it. She
beautiful.
can do it. He can do it. Whatever you can do it, you can do it. It's simple. Just do the hokey pokey. And where's my instrument panel? There he is. Someone's taking off, and I'm on the runway.
It's not me. I'm already in the air.
Blame Kurtz.
No, it's blame Dev this week.
Yeah, blame Dev this week.
And then Kempy next.
Nah, I know who it really is to blame. Who really screws up every day. Mamba.
Yep, I have to agree. Wait a minute, you all left me behind. You all taken off.
Yes, we have.
Chinwags.
Go catch up. Just engage your hyperdrive.
I'm probably the most ahead out of everyone at the minute. So I took off first. Hey, Wardo,
Yes,
can you
80
see me
knots.
online, Valsim?
I'm not on Fatsum at the moment. I haven't used Fatsum in a while.
Okay, just looking on that map now.
V1. Rotate.
Yep, there I am.
V2.
The thing is with Fatsum that I only like it if
Positive rate. Gear up.
everything is controlled and not just a little bit.
Yep, and it looks like I'm gonna have Hamburg on, Porto's on. and then come into Amsterdam with control on.
Amsterdam.
Please, we are not landing on 18 right. I would
I
highly
am.
advise landing on 18 right.
I'm landed on 18C.
Oh, that's fine. 18 right.
I'm on
is-
18 right.
Well, enjoy your 20 minutes of taxi.
I will go from what ATC tells me nearer.
Well, if it gives you 18 right, just ignore it.
Just say no.
Just declare an emergency and tell that you don't have enough fuel for 18 right.
No, I'll just tell them I ain't landing till I get the runway I want.
Right.
Daddy says the world revolves around me. I can pick whatever runway I want.
That's a good guess. That is a good guess. I set my heading to 235 and it was the correct answer. Correct heading.
Congratulations, you've won a prize.
Oh, shut up.
Oh wow.
That's what she said.
Right. I'm up in the air.
Does anyone have experience with a 4K or 2K monitor?
Not really. Other than how to plug it in.
I think I'll be able to do that as well.
What flight level do I have to be at for the ILS to be picked up?
I think it's 2,500 for this particular airport.
No, I think FS actually gets just 3,000 everywhere. You get to be at 3,000.
3,000.
Yeah.
But the one above it, in one of my legs, the speed is 250, but then it says for the height 070A100B.
00718
No, 070 Alpha 100 Bravo. It's the only one that's doing it. I don't understand why.
Not sure what it is. Is it like is it free rare or pay rare?
No, this is the one that came with it. It's just standard. We'll find out when I get to it. Sends me up into space. I know that's wrong.
You think you're the space shuttle, Pet?
Yeah, in reinstalling, I've accidentally put the space shuttle flight plan into it. I wouldn't mind trying to land that one day.
I should have gone with the Boeing. I don't have to press any more until we're landing.
I'm above 10,000, I can go a bit faster than that. I'm above 10,000, I can go a bit faster than that.
Hey guys, good catch up. I think Cats is alright.
I'm ahead of you, apparently.
Yeah.
You're a lot higher, isn't
I
it?
just
Is that
I
clouds?
put my cost index at 5. So
Is that clouds or some kind of smoke coming out your aircraft, Kets?
That's the smoke that was coming out while I was on the ground.
Yeah, that's it's like your engine's on fire.
Glitch, I don't know what it is.
I think it is on fire. Have you checked your instruments?
Yep.
It's pretty much your engines are on fire. But okay, we've got a man down.
No engine.
guess what flight Jeff are you on?
Yeah, he's had a bird strike and he got a pigeon in the engine.
Pretty much.
An old plane I had to use Easy Start to get it going.
Apparently, this is on his passengers on board lunch, pigeon pie, just being cooked.
He cooked in the engine.
And if there was flames coming out the back, it would have been flame grilled.
I'm trying to catch you guys up. I want to catch you guys up. Why are you leaving me behind?
We're not going.
I am climbing through 25,000.
Yeah, do you get this glitch?
Guess you're almost going like 100.
Yeah, well, I'm just going up to 28,000.
Oh, I found you.
I'm going 285 speed. I am now at 33,000 feet. That was a steep climb.
What livery are you in for you? Cats. You're showing up as a KLM for me.
No, I'm British Airways.
Alright. Shit.
Yours is showing up correct for me then, Kets, if you're on a British Airways.
Yes. Although for you, Dev, I could be whatever you want me to be.
Now.
Easy. You do co-pilots in
I think you can, yeah, you can do, in FSX you can do shared cockpit.
Yeah.
I think 50's got a video up on how to do that. I've never actually attempted that.
Yoursoft does it. I know Yoursoft A320 can do shared cockpits.
Yeah.
You can imagine it, can't you? You're flying and someone's sitting there pressing buttons and trying to put you off.
Pretty much. Or just sitting there watching Netflix.
Ooh, what does this button do?
I've done it a few times. It's pretty fun.
What? Press random buttons when someone's trying to fly?
Yeah. No, both. That and trying to do it serious and just trying to mess around. It's both
It's
fun.
like they say though, innit? If you've got a button marked up, do not press, someone's going to press it.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
Human nature.
Yeah.
Or just
I would open
any
the
button
doors.
that's really hard to find but does a lot of things and you just press it and he has no clue what's going on. Even in the more advanced ones you can just pull one of the skull.
Yeah.
The
To be
plugs.
honest with you, Kat,
That just-
I would totally do that to you.
Yeah, I know. I'll do it to myself. I'm often when I'm flying just to press random buttons. I don't know what to do.
Just hold the fire test button. Scare him.
Well, that's the way you learn, and it press the button. If it don't fall out of the sky, you know it's okay.
Yep. That's what I do with cars when it's got an engine management light. I just keep pulling random things off it until it goes away. I stop at the wheels though. Got to the point where I had to take the engine out, so I just cut a hole in the floor and did what the Flintstones do.
Run.
Night-powered car.
Someone's smoking in your aircraft. It's Mr. Smokey Jones.
would be fun if you could have passengers as like Twitch chat as passengers.
Yeah. Passengers get that scared to jump out of the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you could do that, I'm sure most of us will be doing steep dives and climbs just to see if we can scare them.
Well, I don't got a VR headset, so I don't think I'll be scared. But
Okay, guys.
if
in
I
the
have one
chat,
though, I would
how's it
probably
going?
be scared.
Who says I can't go from 33,000 feet to 100 feet in less than 2 seconds?
In the
Yeah,
jet
but
you can.
I'm used to that. I watch 50 streams, so.
Oh,
Zinga.
ow.
Meow, kitty, put them clothes away.
Get the saucer of milk out.
Let it be.
Nope, still on track.
Cats, your flight plan is unfair.
Why?
You're basically heading straight to Amsterdam. It's really nice.
I like that airborne Amsterdam. I mean, it takes longer to taxi. But,
So I'm not using vias, I'm using directs to the waypoints.
Yeah.
Whenever I use the vias, for some reason in the FMC on this, it goes
Ah.
wrong. I watched about 4 tutorial videos.
Gee, actual,
morning
I'm a
to figure out how
knob.
to
Thank
do it
you
properly.
for that donation
might be
of
there, I might not.
£1. $1, $1, $1.
Wait, so how are you
Appreciated.
using FMC? You're using a default plane, right?
Yep.
You just
FSX.
put your name up on the top now.
Or are you an X-plane?
Appreciated, man.
Sorry?
$1, $1,
Yeah.
$1
Next
worth of
question,
paint job.
Alright. So you're using Zibo.
That was
$1,
£1, £1, $1,
That is-
£1.
It's a weird looking computer with a black screen.
I haven't.
I know
Oh,
how
yeah.
to do it, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
what sound effect it went.
I
oh,
don't really
yeah.
program the waypoints in either. I just download the file and just put it in for. It puts it in for me.
I seem to have, every time I do that though, I seem to have issues.
So, are you using the right data then? Is it the same version?
I believe so. I use SimBrief, set my
Yeah.
plan up, download the FMS, I think it is. You put it in the folder, load it into the FMC, execute it, put my arrival and departure cruise altitude because it don't put it in there by default. But every time I seem to go up in the air, it has issues. Sometimes it'll nosedive me straight into the floor. I check for vectors and discontinuities.
I think because there are different versions of waypoints. I think it's called ERIC data. I think it's because the X-plane default and the Zebra default is way older than default SimBrief. If you go on SimBrief, you should be getting 1801 for free, or maybe 1710 or something.
Yeah.
That's the data that SimBrief uses, and that should be the same as the one in Zibo or X-plane.
Yeah. I know you can pay for that subscription, can't you, to get updated
Yeah.
nav data.
Well, what you could do is just buy it once for like €4 and just only use the one you have on SimBrief, and you can download it for all planes and the whole thingamajig, and everything will be the same version, and you would never have to download it again or pay for it again.
Where do I get that from?
From Navigraph. I'll send you a link.
Can you?
Yeah, it's a monthly subscription, but just cancel it after 1 month, and you will have access to all the Navigraph data. And then what you do is just download the latest one and update it on SimBrief, so you have the latest one on SimBrief as well. Do it for X-Plane, do it for everything you have.
Yep.
Then it's all synced in one version, and then after a few months it will be out of date, but it doesn't matter because all your data is in sync. So
Okay.
if it makes sense.
Yep.
There you go. What the hell? The plane is a ghost. Make the water drop sound.
Wow.
Oh boy. Oh, that doesn't work. I have to use this option. There we go. I have to use this option. What? Ah, I get this problem every time. The list of runways doesn't show. Why does it do that? Why? Open, closed, open, closed. That's what she said. Hang on, let me turn the lights on. Open, close, open, close. You want me to open this window? This will work, this one. Some items work, some items don't. Oh, that one works. There you go. Couple chairs open. The arm up so I can see the instruments. Come on. Spin, you son of a bitch. There we go. Is it me or everyone's gone quiet?
Everyone
No,
has.
everyone's gone quiet.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, we're in cruise, so what's there to do, right?
I'm at cruising altitude of 35,000,
Let the passengers free.
going 319 knots, right in the red. I see blue skies and blue water for miles.
My sky is starting to get a little bit dark.
Well, for some reason it's getting lighter for me. It must be morning time.
Yeah, I'm at 33,000 doing 290 knots.
33,285.
Whip? What are you
What are
saying,
you doing,
Whip?
Jake? You tend to drop back a bit on FS Cloud.
let me just tab back inside. So I was on outside view.
What are you saying whip for?
Okay, I am doing 210 and 36,000.
Who will get there first? That's the question.
Cats will. He's cruising at 4.6. Oh wait, Empire, you're going quick.
What, me?
Yeah.
I'm going 319 knots, altitude 33,500 billion knot. No, so it's 3,500.
Yeah, but you're going 560 knots. Well,
516? No.
yeah.
I'm
On
going,
FS Cloud.
I'm going 321 knots on SFS Cloud, giving you a long reading.
No, I think it's the. I think it's the right reading, but I'm not sure. So.
Well, it's told me to turn now.
I've just put my cost index at 999 because I don't want to fall behind.
Because everyone went silent. Pretty
I'm
much.
saying, but if you get slightly ahead, then that should give us a nice little space in between us then.
Actually, I'm looking at FS Cloud now and we're pretty bunched up.
At the moment, yeah.
But I'm still behind. Actually, I'm not. Wait a minute, Jay. Are you the guy? Are you the first person to take off?
Yes.
I was, I think.
And how come Jay's all the way in the back?
Jay's, I think he said he's only doing 210 knots.
Because regardless of what we said to him, he forgot to put the phalange on. Without the phalange, it's no good.
I think Jay's flying backwards.
You're going too slow, Mr. Jay.
Yeah, see, Kets, if I didn't remind you about your phalange, mate, you would have been at the back.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much, Dev. Good looking out there, man.
I'm going to slow down anyway to 310.
Go back.
My plane decides how quick I go. Thank you, Airbus.
I want to have a look at Obex. The beautiful scenery. You're using P3D, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, and you got Obex?
Yeah.
Oh, so you'd be even better on your screen.
Yeah. Just if you look at my screenshot I sent earlier, that's what it looks like now.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
FPS.
Have you got the full pack?
Yeah, but this plane requires a lot of performances. If I
Oh.
fly in a 737, the PMDG, which is also very detailed, I get like 70 FPS, but if I fly this one, I get 35. Because it's just so detailed.
What kind of GPU you got?
980, just a normal one. But I'm looking to upgrade, but the 20th of August, they should be announcing the new line. So I'm just holding out, seeing if that's any good and if it's even affordable, which I doubt it will be.
No, I doubt. I'm using a 680 and a max 2 gigabytes of VRAM.
The 980 is good though.
980 is pretty good, but it's getting old already. It's pretty noticeable. Mostly I update after 2 generations. So
Well, I've got the 980 Ti and I can play this on nearly max and stream.
yeah, but 980 Ti is a lot better as the 980 as well.
Yeah.
Also, I've got one of the cheapest 980s there were either.
One of these days I'm going to get P3D.
Well, V4 is an amazing upgrade. It's so much smoother than FSX, and it has so much room for upgrading.
The reason why it
Because-
put me off is because the cost.
Because yeah, not too long ago, you know, when there wasn't the 64-bit P3D, once you start like upgrading FSX or the old P3D that's not 64-bit, you start to get RBEX, you start to get all these things, but then you reach a point where you can't go any further because you run out of virtual memory or RAM, that it can utilize, which for 32-bit is way too low for flight sim. So now with 64-bit, you don't have any of those issues, and it runs so much smoother since almost all of the code has been rewritten, and the program is 10 years old, so more than 10 years old. So it's a huge improvement. But you know, if you don't want to go through this investment, which is a lot of money, then I think Explain is way cheaper to go with. But
Well, I'm sticking with FSX for now.
if you like airliners, then I would still highly suggest B3D over Explain.
Of course, that's why I'm just waiting, because I have a couple of things for FSX which doesn't support for P3D.
Yeah.
Like I have to buy Active Sky again and all this stuff.
Yeah, see, I've got X-Plane 11, but unfortunately my laptop doesn't actually run it to a great deal standard, so I'm waiting till I get a proper PC.
I want to love Explain, but there's just one thing off to me. I don't know what. It's just the look of the models of the airports and the buildings and everything. It looks really cartoonish to me, and the lighting on the ground and stuff.
If
It's just
if I haven't got OBEX, or if I haven't had any kind of good add-ons for FSX, I probably wouldn't be playing FSX. But since OBEX is supporting FSX, it makes the game look more superb.
yeah, true.
That's what annoys me about Explain. You'd think the year of technology it came out, they'd at least have been able to do a better job with the buildings.
Yeah, the buildings is, I don't know. It's not bad, but it looks off. I don't know. I can't put my mouth. I don't know what the saying
It
is.
looks square. Literally like square boxes.
Yeah, but also just the look of it. I don't know.
Well, you'd think with it being a plane game, the most you'd put the graphics into would be the airports.
Yeah, the airports, and like you have this argument that explain, oh yeah, you get all the free scenery because you get ortho. But I don't really care about ortho. Most of the time at 36,000, Orbix looks fine.
If OBEX came to X-Plane, then it would look terrific.
It already is on X-Plane, isn't it?
Yeah,
Part
they
of
got
it.
some airports, but not the. They won't ever be doing the global scenery thing because they have ortho XP, but ortho doesn't do it for me. I've tried it. I waste like 200 gigs of space, and I only got like the Netherlands, so.
Keep in mind, guys, that we have a freeware pilot in this flipping squad members group. He
Don't let that
doesn't,
stop you.
he doesn't want. He doesn't want to change the freeware pilot.
Who is it?
The 50+ gamer himself.
He's not.
Oh,
free,
but he
right?
no longer is. He's already bought one, hasn't he, the Airbus?
Yeah, and he also got a. He did buy GSX as well, so.
Yeah, that's true. But other than that, the MASH, the other add-ons are completely free.
Yeah. Well.
I mean, quality wings, the 757 quality wings isn't even for P3D yet, V4 version.
There's one. Yeah, there's one.
There is? Well,
Yeah.
then basically I have to go and buy another one.
Wait, did you say quality wings?
Yes, 757 quality wings.
Oh. I think. Oh yeah, no. The Captain Sim 757 is there for future V4.
Empire. Did you ever get the one the free premium one they did on for the 757?
Which one? From Quality Wings or the Captain Sim?
No, I can't remember who did it, but it was actually listed up as the 757 premium.
Oh, freeware, yeah.
Yeah, the free one, but to premium premium standards.
Freemium.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what they actually
Is that
called
a real
it.
word?
That's
Yeah,
what they.
yeah.
I don't know if it is, but that's what they called it.
Oh, I thought that's what
Yeah,
you made up.
yeah.
I was going to say.
No.
It's true. It's true.
I'll see if I can get hold of the link. I'll put the link in Discord later.
Yeah, 50 downloaded it some time ago, and I think you did too.
Yeah, the whole model is free and everything, but the skins, if you want to buy skins, you gotta pay for them. So it's kind of like the free mobile games where you have to pay for premium content. So they call that freemium because the game is free, but if you want to make use of everything, you have to pay.
Yeah,
So,
well,
yeah.
it's from Jetliner. From
That's
Just
it, yeah,
Flight,
yeah.
that one.
Yeah,
I did,
Jetliner Freemium.
I have did that aircraft, and it's alright. I prefer the quality wings. It's just some things that isn't available on that, and then on a more expensive Jetliner. You know what I don't mean.
So for the FMC, which would you say was about the Aerosoft A380 or one of the others?
For the FMC.
The FMC in my 757 is quite good. It gives me an option. It has an easy option where it loads up the flight plan from your documents, and then you just put in the
Airsoft has that too.
and then you put in the hold position, the fuel, the waypoints.
Airsoft has that too, which is really nice. But almost all player planes have that option. If that's important to you, it is to me because I can't be bothered, especially when you're doing a long flight. You don't want to be sitting there using that awkward keypad.
I can
Does that
see-
one let you type into the FMC volume into your keyboard? Or do you have to use the keys on the gauge?
On this, I can type using the keyboard into the FMC.
I pretty much have to use the gauge.
Well, the gauge is easier for me anyway, since my throttle and my joystick is in front of my keyboard. It's awkward typing over it.
Because I was looking at the Aerosoft 320, 321 earlier on Steam.
Oh, don't buy it on Steam.
No, don't buy it on Steam. Get it on the website that I use a lot. I will give you a link.
Yes, if you can do, please.
Yeah, because they won't allow you to ever upgrade it through Steam. If you
Yeah, that's what I use a lot.
And also deliveries. I think some deliveries will be removed or something. I think that's a recent thing, but since Steam can't allow to upload the real deliveries or something, I don't know. I read it somewhere. I haven't tested it, but just don't go with Steam. I think that's a good idea.
This Dev, what I'm about to send you now is the exact same pack that I got.
Right, yeah.
I will send it to you now. It is in American dollars.
Yeah, I'll have a look. I think that's the one I was looking at earlier. I just typed in Aerosoft A320 or something.
Yeah, it's about 20 something pounds, maybe 30 odd.
Yeah, let's have a look, because I did put one in my own Discord room to remind me. No, I'll get rid of it because that was the one from Steam. But if you're saying don't go for the one on Steam,
I wouldn't buy any more add-ons from Steam at all. I use other websites.
right, what I'll do is I will copy your link out of Flight Sim and put it into my Discord so I can get to it straight away.
Because you find that if you buy an add-on on Steam, it only supports for that game. And if you want to play PD3 or X-Plane, you basically can't use it.
Yeah, also if you're gonna buy add-ons, I suggest getting an Excel sheet or like a Google Docs sheet and just putting everything there, because when buying flights and things, you're gonna if you're not using Steam, you're gonna be using a lot of different websites with different logins and different keys. So let's say your FSX is screwed up and you have to reinstall everything, you're gonna have to go through all these different websites, which gets really tiresome. So I made, after like the 5th time of that happening, I made an Excel sheet. It's really useful. So if you plan on buying a lot of add-ons, do it definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, mind you,
agree.
what I'll probably do is I'll probably get as long as it's on the the X files or however it comes in, I'll probably get a external hard drive I could store them on, so I've always got them.
Yeah, that's what I've done as well. But also, to be sure, just have the links of where you bought them, because if
Yeah,
you 2 years down the line, you just don't remember which site you bought it on. You know you got it, but where did I get it?
yeah. So I must admit I've had that a few times in the past with some. Because you can imagine over the last 10 years, I've probably had to install Flight Sim quite a few times.
So
Yeah.
I did mine like about 3 to 4 times.
Yeah, you had a major big one couple of months back, didn't you?
Yeah, that was correct. And that was because I was moving FSX to the SSD drive.
Oh, that's nice.
I decided because,
I'm
and after I moved to SSD, I had a big performance. Then it was a performance. Yeah, I had a bit more performance.
nice.
Move X
I'm
big.
I just bought like a 2 terabyte hard disk where I'm gonna be storing like most of the raw downloads, but also the external like scenery. And then the main game goes on the SSD, and then some of the bigger sceneries also will be going on the SSD. Then like the airports
How
doesn't really matter.
with
They can
your
be on the.
with your P3D, how big
Yeah.
is it in total?
It's not that big. I think the normal install without anything at all, it's 70 gigs.
I'm talking about the total, like OBX, the whole lot, about 200.
Oh, well, I've got a lot of custom scenery as well, so I think I'm at about 250 right now, and I don't have
Jesus
everything installed.
Christ.
Yeah, but I've got a lot. I've got a lot. I've got Orbex Global. I've got Orbex Europe. I got Orbex Netherlands. I've got Orbex UK. I've got all kinds of scenery. I got Amsterdam. I got a lot of Heathrow. Like all the major Europe sceneries. I've got them. Then I've got planes. I've got uh, like sky textures. I've got weather engine. I got weather textures. I've got, there's just so much stuff that once you've got it all, it's just,
Sounds like you paid £1,000.
yeah, sort of. I've got a lot of stuff from someone that quit the hobby, so I've not paid for that
Okay,
much.
well my SSD is about 500 gigs. So I
Oh, that's
doubt it will fit.
SSD. Yeah, well, what you can do is the scenery, most of the scenery, you can just put on a different drive and still load it in P3D,
I ain't
and
got
that's
enough room
fine.
to install mine onto SSDs. All my SSDs are 111 to 120.
Well, come on, Cats, you need to get 500 to a terabyte.
Nah.
I've got a
If you get it all
250.
on one drive, the drive's only got a limited amount of bandwidth. If you have it spread across different drives, you get faster gaming. Plus, X-Plane 11 is 115 gig on its own.
Yeah, that's why P3D's taken my mind. It's 80 gigs just for the base game.
Yeah, and if you just throw Orbex Global on top of that, that's gonna be 95 or something.
Yeah, well, I got the global pack, I got the Victor, and then I got the Europe add-on. So I got I think about 4 packs, 4 packs.
What I would suggest is, if you wanna go start to invest in the add-ons and stuff, I would suggest going for a continent. Just pick a continent you like and start focusing on that, because
I kind of have. I'm going around Europe. I'm focusing on
yeah,
Europe.
same. I don't have anything related to the USA because if I'm gonna focus on that as well, then there's just so much more I can get, which is so expensive. I'd rather have like a really immersive Europe than having like really expensive stuff all over.
Well,
Thing is, if you updated every country, every city, and whatever you had, at the end of the day, you'd probably never fly half of it anyway.
True.
True.
it's like spending about £50 on something you might not even fly over.
Yeah, I mean, you look at all the flight nights we've done. How often have we done American airports?
Twice.
Maybe
I haven't
once or
done it
twice.
once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we tend to be in Europe a lot.
All Jamaica.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the next. That's his next big one that wants to be doing, isn't it?
Yeah.
UK
but the thing
to
is about that-
Jamaica.
Yeah, it's too long. I mean, we don't even do Australia that much. I mean, we did New Zealand once.
It's a shame because they've got a lot of great scenery for Australia. Because Orbex is actually from Australia.
That's correct. They actually got a lot more for Australia.
Yeah.
More details.
But yeah, I'm not gonna be bothering flying, like doing a long haul, 13 hours a lot of times since I've got scenery for Europe, so it will be obvious to fly from Europe to Australia, but that's like a 12-hour flight.
You also have to consider is in commercial flights, most of the time we're at 35,000 feet. So basically you won't be seeing the scenery.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you just get the one of the airport sceneries like Sydney or something, you might be down like 20. But if you're gonna be flying it a lot, then it's worth it again. So it's just a matter of how much you're gonna fly it. Like over a span of 2 years, of course, like getting a scenery for Poland or something where you wouldn't fly every day, but like once in a while you could fly there. That's already gonna be worth it.
Yeah, Innsbruck is probably another one to consider. That's a
Yeah.
very good one.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, if I wanted to do a 18 to 23 hour flight, I'll go and do it in real life.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
even do that. Thank you very much.
At least that way you can sleep while you do it while it's being done.
Sleep. Actually, it's the opposite from where usually I just watch movies for 18 hours.
Oh yeah, trying to sleep in an upright position, like which maybe with like a 5-degree angle. when you put your chair down, you get like a 5-degree angle.
Yeah, you still
I can't
squash.
sleep like that.
I'm the same.
can't sleep
I can't sleep with the noise. I can't sleep because of people around me.
I'll tell you, when I do a big win on the lottery, I'll just hire the whole first class here on a plane and take a camp bed.
Well, I flew to Suriname from Amsterdam, which is like 8.5 hours. I didn't
long?
sleep at all.
8 hours.
I couldn't. Yeah, 8.5 hours.
No, that's
And
nothing.
on our way back, it was like 9.
No, that's nothing.
Well, it's the longest I've been on, so.
The longest I've been on is you won't know. You don't want to know.
Tell me, you went to Sydney or something?
I'm from
Like
Australia.
USA?
I'm from
Are
Australia.
you?
So you know where I'm from and you know how long it is.
Yes, my furthest I've gone was London Heathrow to Brisbane.
I don't need to.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
that's
been
long.
the longest.
Don't they stop in Dubai then?
Yeah, I stopped in Dubai.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went over. We stopped off in Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah.
And it's quite weird because you don't actually fly straight into Brisbane. You fly past it and then come back.
Yeah, it just depends on the wind and what the runway you're taking.
Been to Hong Kong.
Yeah, no, we actually flew past, flew over Brisbane, landed wherever, for an hour stop over there, and then back to Brisbane.
Oh, all right.
You want to know about the Hong Kong airport? That's interesting.
Yeah, the Hong Kong. You mean the old one, Kai Tak? That's
Kai
close
Tak.
now?
Not the old one. The old one was being demolished like back in the 80s.
Yeah, it's a shame. So
Well,
much fun. doing that
I
approach.
know, like approach, like you're coming along and all of a sudden a big dive down to get over the mountain.
That turn.
Yeah, but the new airport is just like, what the hell is this kind of flipping flip-flop flaps? Have you ever
They
been
got
to Hong Kong? Any of you guys been to Hong Kong airport?
No.
Negative.
Only
Oh,
in flight sim.
well, basically in real life in Hong Kong, the corridors, right, where you walk down the corridors to get from the lounge or to different gates, are miles and miles and miles. It basically, I came out a gate and it took us 20 minutes to get from one end to the other in just in a straight line of a corridor. That's how long it is.
Hmm.
It
Yeah, because
is
they
long.
got really straight. They got a really straight building. Seen that? Yeah.
Yeah, and if you ever go to Hong Kong and you wanted to buy a cup of coffee, you need a bank loan. You really
You
do.
need that. You need that in England now, anyway. So,
Well, it's not as much as Hong Kong.
all right, maybe not a bank loan, just a mortgage.
For a cup of coffee and a muffin, just one cup of coffee and a muffin, it's around in pounds, £15. We're about there, about £15 for one muffin and a cup of coffee.
Well, all I can say, it better be bloody good coffee and muffins then at that cost.
It wasn't. It
I
was
was going to
crap.
say.
It was crap.
And I'd want it in a gold cup.
It was crap.
I mean that Hong Kong distance doesn't look that bad, honestly.
From Sydney to Hong Kong's about 8 hours.
No, I mean the corridors, the airport.
It is quite long. Oh, you're googling it now.
Yeah, I'm on maps. I'm just checking.
Mind you, when was it you did the Hong Kong corridors in Empire?
2015.
Oh, quite recent then. So it's not the point that you might have been smaller and had smaller legs. So it seems long.
Hey, that's out of order.
Bingo.
I'll give you a proper. Oh, I'm looking at Hong Kong airport, and the first thing I see is a jet engine on fire.
Is that the norm?
I mean, just look at Schiphol Airport. It's just so. If you land on the 1-8 right, it's just so far away. Top left. Especially when 1-8 center is open, that's the middle runway from the left. Then you have to go all around, and it can take up to 40 minutes to taxi. I've actually been in like a 40-minute taxi at Amsterdam. It's not fun.
I can't find a decent image of the long corridor, but they're pretty long. How would I put this image? I think this will be cats. Yeah, definitely. Cats. Is this? I think this is you. I'm gonna post an image. It's a 757, I believe. No, 747. Yep. Is that you? I mean, you're always trying to do weird parking skills.
Where is it in Discord?
Yeah, in sim room.
Hold on, just loading up.
That looks like you. Yeah. That's how you would park. Definitely.
That is exactly how I would park.
Hey, that's how I was parked 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah.
There went one above. He actually
you're
parked
going now.
inside the hangar.
We'll
like,
catch you
in the
on that. You're
wall.
going now.
And hovering.
Yeah. He defied the laws of gravity in his 747.
Told you I had dynamo on board, or did they ask me to test me dynamos?
That was the phalange at full operation.
That's what it was. I forgot to switch it off.
Yeah.
That's why I remembered it this week.
Imagine this taxi. This is the taxi we had to take then. And then compare that to like the houses to the right.
But why would
Like
you do that kind of taxi? I would just go in a straight line, for the sake of doing it in a straight line.
Well, that's real life. When the runway you go around is open, you're not allowed to cross it. So you just
Okay.
have to go around.
Interesting which runway we're going to take though. You guys know which runway?
I wouldn't take the one that's coming off the red line.
18 right.
Well, that's have fun.
I have no idea at the moment.
Same here, to my ATC tells me.
Am
I would
still
go
out?
for 18
Charlie?
center or 27.
So what's the one you're suggesting, Wardo, not to take? 18,
18 right. So
18 right.
take 18 center or maybe 27. 27 is nice.
Nah,
as well.
Dev, he's not telling the truth.
Huh?
Why is that? Why is that?
They're all the bloody same.
What is? The runways?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Duh.
not the runways, it's a taxiing back.
Yes.
yeah, that's
Takes the
what I meant.
longest.
They're all pretty much the same.
No, they're not the same, Jay. I think. Oh,
I
just look
think
at
I'm
the
just
image on
going to jump
Discord.
out of the plane. That's what I'm going to do. I think I will jump out. With my parachute.
Empire,
Nope.
I've already jumped.
What? Oh yeah, you have two. Nice camera angle. And you're also on fire.
Hey,
Nah,
we're going in a pretty nice line.
If you zoom in, let me check.
Empire, you have, yeah,
What?
you've passed me.
What? Okay, I need to
Where
find
are you
out
now?
all your altitudes
What-
and the speed.
What's your altitude?
35,000.
Okay, so you should be a little bit below me and to the left. Let's see. If you got your lights on.
Yes, I got my lights on.
Really though?
Yeah, I got my lights. It's winking, flashing.
Good.
I mean, you might not see it on FS Cloud because of how FS Cloud runs.
I think I've got you there.
Yeah, you should
Yeah.
be behind me, so I'm going to look up and see. Because I usually can't see the aircraft, but if you've got wind tail, or that drag...
I've got all the lights on.
Okay, let me see.
And I got I can see your jet stream, so
I can't see you at all.
Across the streams. FS Cloud will explode.
I don't like the Finnair livery at all.
Thin
It's
air,
too
how come?
basic. It's too basic.
Well,
I think the F on the tail is nice, but that's it.
yeah, I mean the engine is colored blue.
Wait, my engine is white.
Oh, okay. On my image, my skin isn't white. It's a bit more colorful.
I don't know if I got a current one. Let me see. Finnair. Just gonna go to their side. Finnair's modern fleet. No, I've got the right one.
Well, mine isn't a new skin. It's I think it's the old one.
It's supposed to look like this on Discord. That's from their website. So
Oh, definitely not using that. And that it looks
it's
horrible.
ugly. Yeah, it is.
No, I'm not using that.
you should see what I'm using.
Let me see. Oh, I think you've got the lighter blue one with the little bit like aqua blue with the aqua blue tail and a white F.
It
And
just changed to a completely different skin.
what about you, Empire? Are you using the aqua blue with
I'm
the
using
blue tail?
this. I'm posted in Discord. This is what I'm using. As a 757.
Oh yeah, that's
That's a bit more better.
That looks fine, but then again, I don't know.
But mine is a different name. Yours is Finnair, mine is Air Finland.
Yeah, true.
Well, I don't know if it's the same company or not, but I don't know.
It's easy. It's easy to look nice if it's a 757. 757s just look really nice.
Yeah, I had one guy come into my stream one day and said hello, and he said, I don't like the 757, and he left.
You should have banned them. I just
Yeah.
like how the 757 just looks so like a pencil, like long.
Empire,
Yeah, it is long.
are you sure he wasn't just being put in a polite way saying he didn't like your stream?
No, he came in and said he didn't like the 757 and catch it and dab you out of order.
That's one thing I do like about the X-Plane 11, though, the fact that you can pop out the FMC to put on a different screen.
You can do that with FSX.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, you just
Yep.
gotta bring it up and then right click it and go undock the panel.
Or I just go Shift 5 on the keyboard to bring it up.
Well, there you go.
The more you know.
Now I know more than I knew a minute ago. See? Knowledge.
What Dev
You
should
might have forgotten
what
things.
d-
at the same
what
time
Dev
as well.
should do now, once he's got a better system, is to get OBEX.
I will do, yeah.
But you do need a bank loan.
I was thinking about upgrading my monitor to like a 2K or 4K screen, and I think it
Good
should
luck
even
with that.
increase my performance because
Yeah, but
you wouldn't have to run such a high anti-aliasing
Yeah.
method.
but can your graphics card run it?
I think if I run 2K, it will be fine, and I think when I run 2K, I shouldn't have too much issues with the. I've got a little bit of shimmer in my game, which is caused by the anti-aliasing not being on a high enough setting, which will cause the textures to shimmer. And when I put
you
it
got
on a
VSync
really,
on.
yeah, it's not VSync. It's not like tear. It's just when it's too far in the distance, the object is too small for it to render. So if you set a higher anti-aliasing, it will render it better and it will
Mm.
make it more smooth. But then it requires so much more performance.
Why not you
And when
get why not you get something with G Scenic in it that has support up to 144 hertz or even more, like 260 hertz,
I
with
won't
1 millimeter not millimeter refresh rate, or even 2.
I won't ever reach above 60 FPS in the sim, so it's no use of getting like higher than 60 hertz.
Okay. Well, 144 hertz is better than 60.
Yeah, it is,
Yeah,
but
but with VSync on it, it'd expect you to be able to run that FPS.
yeah, so I will never be able to get above 60 FPS. I think 60 FPS is fine. I don't really play, like I used to play CSGO or stuff where you would just drop all the settings down to low just to get as much performance and then try to run it at like 200 FPS and you would have a huge advantage over your enemies and then try to get a really nice refresh rate monitor. But I don't do that stuff anymore. I just need 60 hertz and 60 FPS across everything. That's fine.
Yeah.
Just want a smooth performance. I don't want to be like esports ready. 60 FPS is fine.
Good. I'm looking at FS Cloud and we're kind of starting to spread out.
That's what she said.
Next time I'm flying a 747. It's way too slow for me.
Have you just got the standard 980 then?
Yeah, just standard 980, yeah. And I got an i5 6600K.
Yeah.
That's at 4.3 hertz. So
It's not bad.
no, it's not bad. I just don't want to. I pushed it at 4.6, but then after playing too much Flight Sim, it just blue screens. Because
Yeah.
Flight Sim is just insane on the CPU.
When you were
It really
overclocking the CPU, did you downclock the RAM?
No.
That might have been your issue then. X-Plane that uses loads of RAM. Every time you bump up your CPU bus, you're boosting your RAM clock as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so if you're on 1600 mega RAM and your stock clock on your CPU is 4 giga, if you put it to 4.6, your RAM will automatically go up to 4788.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
1788, sorry.
Well, might have been it, yeah.
I learned
I
that the
think
hard way when I burnt RAM out.
Well, I don't know. Well, the 20th of August, they will announce a new line, apparently, or allegedly they will.
Yeah.
And if it's like at least 40% increase in performance, and if the price is roughly around 700, I think I'll do it.
Yeah.
The problem though is I think I want a CPU over a GPU, but CPUs are a little bit weird right now because all flight sim care about is clock speed and not multi-core. So the best single core CPU is still from a few years ago.
Yeah.
They got like the 8700K right now, which is also really good, but I just don't know.
Well, I'm running this on a 4790K at 4.8, and it's running perfect for me.
Yeah, the 4790K, that's the best single core performance
Yeah.
CPU. It still is. It still remains the same price. It's insane.
Well, I compared it to the 7700, and there wasn't that much difference.
Except for the single core
Yeah.
performance. It's yeah.
But
all
overall,
you
on
need is-
FPS and that, it's near enough exactly the same. Depending on what game you're playing, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm using a 2012 CPU.
It's like the 980 Ti. If you can get a decent overclock out of it, it actually, in graphics and speed wise, it's on par with the 1070 8 gig version.
Yeah, true. I just hate that after 1 year you feel like, damn, it's already something new out, which is better. I just hate that because it's so much money to invest, and then after like like a year or two, it's just like, yep, it's not
Another
top of
thing
the
to
line
buy.
anymore.
It's
Yep.
going to be like that all the time, man.
I
That's
know.
why loads
That's
of people
why.
go console, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but yeah,
I'm
true.
I
I
built.
think
I got these hardware specs for about 6 years ago, and I'm still happy with it, even though it's outdated like by 6 flipping years.
Yeah.
But if you think
Yeah.
about it, what I got now, you still can run everything on highest settings. I still can overclock it. Can do a lot still. Good FPS, good hertz, good. You can run up to about 100 hertz.
It was running PUBG about the other day.
Yeah, even though I have to run PUBG on low settings because I'm maxed out of VRAM. That's the downfall.
That's the thing about PUBG, though. You can't tell that it's on low settings. It still looked really good when I was watching it the other day.
Yeah, that was on low settings.
Yeah.
Whip.
Well, I envy that, to be honest, because I just turned into a little bit of a slob. I think I just want. I don't want to have the best of the best, but I want to have at least high end. And if I'm not high end, then I just kind of feel like I should have high end, even though it's just a little bit of your render distance is a little bit shorter. Your textures should be a little bit lower, but those things just matter too much for me, and it's got to the point that I'm willing to spend like 700 euros just to get that little bit of an edge. I wish it wasn't so, but it's just. I don't know.
Well, maybe consider like saving up for a PC around £2,000, and then it can last you for the next 5 or so years.
Yeah, but the thing is, after 2 years, a new GPU will be out, and then I will already be thinking about getting it. I probably
Yeah,
wouldn't, but
I will be the same. But end of the day, I'm like, if you can't afford it, you just like you have to stick what we got.
yeah, that's the hard part for me.
Like I'm still here today. I'm using the 680, and the 680 can still beat, if I overclock it, still beat most of all the 700 series, even the low end 900 cards.
Yeah, it's because I don't know. But yeah, the energy consumption is. I don't know if you pay the energy in house, but if. But
yeah, depend. Yeah, my power supply is 1200 watts.
According to my energy supplier, my PC, how much does the PC cost electric? 30 £30 a month.
Oh, okay. And how you have it on every single day?
Yep.
Okay, so how many hours a day?
From about 8 till I go to sleep.
So it's literally on every day.
Yep.
Okay, so that is not bad for £30 a month.
It's not.
But what
I'm trying to think what mine costs then, because mine never gets switched off.
Well, you're using a laptop, aren't you?
Yeah, but you don't have to worry, Devon, because you're tuned into your neighbour's electricity.
Pretty much.
You've got an extension going off their back plug.
I didn't realise anyone knew that.
Damn it. Sorry. I said that live as well. Damn it.
Yeah, on 3 streams.
I wonder why my neighbours keep looking disappointed when they get their electric bill through.
well, I don't know what my cost will be, but I don't think it will be that much because I'm running only of like a 150 power supply, while I'm using a GTX 980, a 600K, and yeah, that's all the power usage really.
In all fairness, unless you're using two 1070s, an 850 watt power supply of a decent brand would power you. No wonder what you're doing.
Yeah, because all the newer cards are way
Energy
more power
efficient.
efficient. Yeah, so that's the big difference. Like if you're still on a 670 or 680, I don't know what you said, but
Yeah, 680.
680, then after like 12 months, it might have already been worth upgrading.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean, a 1080
well,
Ti, you definitely need 850 watt. If you're going to run 2, you definitely need over 1,000.
Yeah, so if you get like a 1070 or something, then you'll be fine with 600, probably even less. Although I think the 10 series are already a little bit more power hungry, but the 900
guys?
series was really efficient.
Yeah. What'd you say,
Yes,
Jay?
Jay.
Why has my auto throttle just gone absolute nuts?
numbnuts.
Have you been flicking it?
Are you sure it's still in climb detent? Make sure it's in the CL position. You're flying Airbus, right?
No, he's been
Yeah.
hijacked.
Yeah, you want to make sure it's on CL.
Yeah, he's been hijacked. Sorry, Jay. Whip.
It's not even giving me the option for climb.
Can you do it fully manually?
No, yeah, on the throttles there's a CL position. If you just move your throttles until it has a triangle that says CL, then it's all fine.
Yeah, that's what I am trying to do. I've got a proper throttle sat here, so I'm trying to get it perfect.
And then in your primary flight history, the speed should go to Mach or speed with like a block on it, and not to auto, flight, or manual, which is probably what it's at right now.
Yeah, it says Mach and the speed's increasing again.
All right, then it's good. You're all good.
I got 40 minutes flight. 40 minutes exactly to our land.
Let me see.
I don't have a timer in X-Plane.
Well, I'm not using FSX for my time at all.
Kets, can you see how many miles you got left to fly?
Yes.
It should be 50 for me as well. And
Because normally you can generally work out about 1 minute. You'll cover 10 miles in game time.
For me, it's 297.
What?
it's me,
I'm
40.
still 660.
Hang on, let me work this out for Kets. So if Kets is 10 minutes in front of me, then that means he's about 30 minutes out.
I am 173 from top of descent.
Yeah, you're literally about 30 minutes out.
I'm gonna use 27, runway 27. It's the easiest taxi.
27? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to take 36 right because I just made that up.
36, right? That's fine.
Yep, 36 right.
Right, how many how much time you got left? About 30 what?
Kets is about... I'm 40 minutes out.
40,
about
40.
Yeah.
30 I am, roughly.
And Kets is
Yeah,
about...
guys,
so-
I've obviously got something wrong here.
Well, I can't help you because your stream's gone down for some reason.
It hasn't on my end.
What's gone down for me? It's saying 2000 network error.
But you're still on the same flight path as us.
Oh, now it's come up.
Oh, I've got a really nice approach. I'm going around the airport and then I turn around and fly parallel of the runway and then come into land. It's
In the
really nice.
meantime, I come to land and I crash into you on the other direction.
I'll be right back.
But then you're behind me by a good 20 minutes, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know what to do because my blooming distance is just getting further and further away by the minute.
That looks a nice approach. That
Yeah.
looks like you're going... It's like a picture of a... I won't mention it.
Like a beret, but on it, or a mustache. That's what you meant, right? Or sunglasses.
No, if you turn it around, then it looks like a glasses on a
I've
stick.
seen it. Yeah, like it's missing one of his legs.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I think the little bubble, where if it were sunglasses, it would be the nose. I think that will be fleshed out once I get there. That will go straight to the other waypoint. But
No, they look like those posh things you hoed up. You know, the glasses on that single arm that you hoed up.
That's, yeah, well.
oh, the like the masks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
The
get them in
mask
glasses
ball.
as well,
Yeah.
can't you?
Yeah.
It looks a bit like that.
Yeah. Or a whip.
So is anyone else planning on getting No Man's Sky?
I've thought about it, but then I realized if I play it for 2 hours, I probably have no clue what to do anymore. because basically everything is the same. You do one thing on one planet, which looks a certain way, but you do the same thing on another planet. You look for the same resources. And then you can upgrade your ship, but you will still be looking for the same resources. And I don't know.
Bit posh, rinse
Okay.
and repeat.
I'm a
Yeah,
little
I
bit
just been
skeptical,
told. I've just been told which runway I'm taking.
which is
Runway 6.
6. All right,
Mm.
that's interesting.
Is it a good? I'm coming in runway 6, so basically I don't need to do a circle. I just come in land. Straight in, basically.
Well, that's interesting because. Oh no, yeah, well, that's fine. It's a good runway, but
But
You're not
what?
you're not gonna be coming in straight. You're gonna do kind of a loop-de-loop like me.
Barrel roll.
There it is. I don't mind loop to loop as long as I hit the ILS and hit the approach nicely. I mean, doing the loopy loop is actually quite fun.
You'll be coming in like.
To be honest, there's no point in me even carrying this on.
Why? You're still on the right flight path.
I'm not Kets.
You're directly in line with all the rest of us on the FS Cloud.
Well, my FMC is saying I'm getting closer and closer away from it.
you streaming?
I will try to look at your stream as well. That's what you will do.
I'm sure that's what it means.
Just
So
keep
it's
zooming
been
in your
like
FMC
this.
a minute.
Yeah, it's been like this for the last 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, it's a really long straight flight. Can you zoom out so we can see the rest of your flight plan?
It's usually straight. You can't go left and right, you crazy pilot. Everything's gone quiet.
Can you show your map?
Yeah,
It looks like you're fine, Jay.
yeah.
Zoom
Say,
your
Jay,
map
look.
out.
Yeah, but then guys, look at this. FMC 631.
Yeah, but you're
And then
way
straight-
behind.
What's your speed you're doing again?
Just over 260.
Okay, that's fine.
But I don't get why it's put me so behind when I was
Hello.
the first to take off almost.
Hello,
Can you zoom your map out?
Yeah, don't forget, Jay, you were flying at 210 knots for a while, wasn't you?
Yeah, but still, it's never affected me this bad before.
No, what I'm saying, I think most of us, as soon as I took off, I got straight up to 250 knots as quick as, and then as soon as I went over 10,000, straight up to 290.
Yeah.
We've all been cruising about 290.
Yeah, we when we looked at the FS Cloud thingy, it said for a while that you were going at 350, while all of us were above
I'm good.
430 or something. So you're way slow as well, and you're also way behind now. So it's not wrong, I think, what saying.
Can you manually up the
Carry on.
speed?
What you can do is, if you go to the init page, just put the cost index at 999.
I already have done that.
Jay's doing the top speed now. You can do, I think.
Oh yeah, I've done
It'd
it.
be in the reds otherwise. But it means he's at 36,000 feet, so that's a good altitude. As long as it's still following the flight plan and he's still going along, then I don't see a problem. I mean, yes, he's flipping slow, but at least he will get there.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can go by in my jet and shoot him down if you like.
Yeah,
But to be honest with you, though, the gap that FS Cloud shows between myself and Jay has been constant like that all through the flight anyway, so...
For some reason, I'm the only one that took you guys.
Yeah, but you guys are flying in fake planes, so...
What? Fake planes, there it is.
I mean, our speeds are more realistic.
I was going to say, well, of course it's a fake plane. They won't let me in a real one.
Oh, they will, if you just pay them a little bit of money, but you won't be able to fly it, you just be in the back.
No, that's what I meant.
Campy, I'd like to inform you again. Well, actually, it has been mentioned many times. The reason why 50 isn't streaming, because of his Virgin Media is currently down for the past 2 days. The box has some reason been destroyed or being exploded, and for the past 2 days they've been trying to fix it. So that's why 50 is not around. And the only way he can talk to us is using his mobile phone data.
Yeah, what is that I read on Discord? There's a builder outside the house that's not a builder.
Yeah, it's not a builder, it's just a numbnut builder.
Yeah.
He's a turkey.
Do you know when I want to change the level in this? Do I press the level change button?
No,
Yes.
well, depends. What do you want to do? The level change button, what it does is it will calculate the speed it's allowed to go, and it will just go down as quickly as possible without exceeding your speed limits. If you put your speed at 250, it will calculate how fast it can go down without overspeeding 250.
Well, my
with a
FMC is
300
saying that I should be going down to flight level 286 at this waypoint, but I'm not actually going down.
Then you put in your altitude to a 260 and then press the knob. Or pull it, I'm not sure. Again. Just at least make sure the altitude goes down. Or you can put your vertical speed in yourself. But you can also do level change if you like that. But you have to set the altitude still and the speed.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is what Thrifty has said. Virgin says the guy on the street is called Builder has gone through the cable of the main box, so this, as Virgin say, will take longer. And then he just said foul language because it's getting a bit blah blah. Sorry guys, we'll keep you informed. Phone out.
How does Virgin know it's a builder outside? Did they
No
come around and
idea.
check?
50 told him he grassed.
I think Ket's decided to smash into the box as the box.
Yep.
In his Lamborghini that he doesn't own anymore.
No. The Bentley.
Oh, okay, the Bentley.
The Bentley's for smashing boxes. The Lambo is for taking out phone booths.
What about the Ferrari?
Well. We can't go there.
Exactly, Italian. We don't want Italian on our bottoms.
Shouldn't the FMC automatically adjust my altitude, though? I shouldn't have to do it manually, should I?
No, it doesn't, because in the real world, when you would have ATC, you would have to ask the ATC if you're allowed to go down. So once it confirms you're allowed to go down, then you will put the level in you're allowed to go down, and then the autopilot will follow all the way along the level you're clear to in your altitude.
Roger, roger.
Even the Airbus doesn't go down automatically. You have to set it at a point where you're allowed to go down.
Right.
So basically, if you see on your nav screen that you will be descending soon, you can just put the altitude at like 7,000 or whatever altitude you want. Make sure it goes down, and then it will start following the path anyway. But you have to
Roger.
just say that you're allowed to go down. That's all.
Thank you. Appreciated. Welcome. Oh, so you're the host. Welcome to your the host viewers. It would have been your host, but okay. Okay, it tells me that I'm actually 42 minutes out now. No, I'm not. I'm
I say you can't be. That's going on.
28 minutes.
Gives me a
Okay. Okay, it's telling me to start doing things up here. I think I'm heading 195. That you know. So if you guys see me go in the opposite direction, I'm just going outwards to come inwards, pretty much.
yeah. That's what my restrictions is.
Ket, what one way you taking? Because you literally still going straight in.
I'm going in there. I'm doing a left bank. Then another. I'm turning right, coming in towards the airport. Turning right. I think I'm coming in straight on the actual approach.
Yeah, you're going 18 center, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a straight in approach. If you just go left and right, that will be straight in. Yeah. I like flying into Amsterdam. I actually know this airport very well.
That's why I picked it, because I don't mind it either. It's a good amount of runways. It's easy approach. Other than the taxi, taxiing is just like too long to taxi.
But I'll just tell you which runway you have to land on in order to circumvent that long taxi. Because it's not that bad if you just don't land on 18 right.
I think 50 landed on that one way before actually. We was like we over here and he's like about 5 miles that direction. We
You gone off, Jay?
yes he has. We should do that Innsbruck again one of these days, Dev.
Oh, I like that. Do you guys do the circling approach or?
No, we get down wherever we can and however we can.
Yeah, and put it crash into the mountains.
No,
It's okay.
I'm actually still trying to work on the landing for Innsbruck, but it's good. I like it.
I'll
Innsbruck, is
show
that the
you
one everyone
how it's
crashed?
done tomorrow.
Sorry,
You gone off,
Kat.
Jay?
Yeah.
I said, is Innsbruck the one everyone crashes on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty much, yes.
I must take this challenge.
I'll take
I
it as
talk
well.
about an hour to land, remember, Dev?
Yeah, basically, if you come into there in real life, once you're down to about 4,000, 5,000 feet, all you see out the windows of the aircraft are mountains either side of you.
Plus,
It
plus
is
one,
literally, yeah, there's no error or no room for error in real life on the airport, apparently.
you basically have to follow a valley.
I'll show you guys how it's done. I'll stream it for you guys.
Do you basically have to follow the valley, and then when you turn round to the left, the runway's right there.
There's this one where you just follow the glide path until you're at 3000, and then you turn left, just go away from the runway. You fly out until you're almost at the mountain, you turn right, then you're parallel at the runway, but you're going away from it now. You fly straight and then you turn in, and right as you turn in, you're also landing. It's the circling approach. It's really hard. Done
Yeah,
it a few times.
Yeah, I think the problem with Dev and I, and even 50, was following the ATC of what the ATC's telling us, and when it tells us to descend, we had to ignore it because it's like we can't descend to 2,500, otherwise we'll be hitting in this mountain, and it's like crazy.
Yeah, but I think really they're deliberately trying to get us to crash.
Don't sound like them. Oh,
Guys,
Sounds like
check
something
Discord,
I'm gonna do.
will you?
say again, Jay.
Discord.
What about
Whenever you
Discord?
can. Just check the pilot's room.
Oh, okay, so I basically get, yeah, it's a complete circle where I have to land. And now, what happened to you, Jay, while you left? You was going good till you said you lost it.
Yeah, I did. It just started banking down.
Oh, so, okay.
Are you guys doing another one after this?
Possibly not me.
That, you know me, Jay, nope.
No, it's gonna be too late for me too.
I only stream for 3 hours, and after the stream is done, that's it. I don't usually do any more gaming after that.
I'll be doing more gaming. I just don't know whether I'll be streaming or not.
I mean, I'm not like Cats where he stays up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you wanna see what the real approach is for the pilots and Innsbruck, I mean, one of the approaches, the difficult one, it looks like this in the charts. So,
Jesus, flipping, flip-flop, flip.
so basically, from right to left, there's this arrow that goes down with the little markings, like the stripes. This arrow, you follow it, and then it says 255. That means you, at that point, you want to turn left. You want to head straight to a mountain, then turn right. Then once the mountains start to creep in on you, you turn right and just keep right while also going down. And then just you get a little bit of room to do some work before you touch down. It's insane.
Jesus
Yeah,
fucking Christ.
I've
Just
actually,
look at. Sorry, go ahead.
I was saying, I've actually been trying to practice the landing using those charts as well.
Yeah, it gets really complicated then, but it also adds a new layer of like learning, and I think the most fun about flight sim is learning, because once you just know how everything is done, it's just basically doing the same thing and sitting there for 3 hours. So if you can keep yourself learning, that's the fun part. Or if you do it with others, which is also just fun.
I'm constantly learning. I
Yeah.
can't be spoken to learn though. I have to physically see it happen. So that's why I watch a lot of YouTube videos.
Oh yeah, for me too. I wouldn't know how to do this if I didn't just watch tutorials on how to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have landed at Innsbruck, I got to say that, but it's not the best landing.
I mean, just look at the charts. You see the terrain around it. It's 8,000, 6,000, 5,000, 4,000. It's all surrounded by
Yeah.
Yeah,
a lot of
I think we
terrain.
find that most of us, even Devon 950s, we pretty much, when we get to Innsbruck, we literally pretty much do a manual land, we just take over.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do there, because I wouldn't trust the FSX autopilot at all.
To be honest with you, you can't really do a ILS on there anyway, because the ILS is offset by what, 5 degrees.
I'm using OBEX, so it might not be.
Yeah, that's true. The
Yeah,
ILS is offset in real life as well.
Yeah,
You're
but if
not allowed. You're not allowed to use a full landing on it, and you're not allowed to put it on autopilot actually. But you're allowed to use the nav aids that come with the autopilot. You're allowed to look at the glide slope, but you're not allowed to actually let the plane fly the glide slope. Because you have to remain visual at all times for doing the approach.
Yeah, I was going to say Empire, although you got Orbex and it changed everything, but hopefully it still give you real life approaches as the aircraft is in real life.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
because
does.
I'm using the updated nav.
So you still get, yeah, but mind you saying that even with the default FSX, which is totally crap, even there the approach was offset as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably would do is, because I don't have a problem coming in manually, it's just trying to work out the altitude that it needs when coming in. Like how fast I need to descend and whatnot, or when do I need to be at like 500 feet from which area.
Yeah, I've actually found on that one what I can do. As long as I can pick up the river that runs on the approach to it and follow that river, I can get the landing on it. But it depends on which way you're coming in from as to whether you see the river with plenty of time or not.
Yeah, I just realised I haven't got active sky running whip.
Oh,
No, I got
you're not missing too much. It's really clear in the Netherlands right now. There's almost no wind,
Okay,
and
well.
there's clear skies.
Go back.
the reason why I use active sky, it just gives me a little bit more details like the clouds and whatnot, but I got no clouds on my end. No clouds at all, because I haven't got it on. But I'm not going to turn it on
Yeah,
now,
well,
it's no point.
There's like maybe like 3 clouds in the Netherlands right now, so you're not
Okay.
missing much.
Well, it's no point
Saying
turning
that
it on
from
now.
real life.
It's no point turning it on now, just in case, the game crashes.
Oh, and you have to be careful with that. The airplane might just shake really
Yeah,
badly when
exactly,
you turn
yeah.
it on.
Yeah, I had that before, and the autopilot went nuts.
Same.
Okay, so how come you're slowing down or Dev is catching you up?
I'm not slowing down at all. I have remained the same speed the whole flight. I think that's just speeding up then.
Pretty much.
No, I'm still at 290 knots.
I can't
I have no
catch.
clue then.
Katz is going. He's way gone. I can't catch him up.
I think, to be honest, I think it's just the way FS Cloud picks us up, basically.
Well, it might be because of my active sky winds. Well,
All right.
I don't know what the wind is right now. Oh yeah, I've got a straight headwind of 49 knots.
It's pushing you back.
Yeah, I've got a straight headwind, so that's
Well,
it.
it helps you to slow down.
Yeah, it's slowing me down.
Mind you, looking on my screen anyway, I've actually been able to see your contrails for about the last 10-15 minutes on my as it goes.
I try to spot you when I go to the outside view. I don't have labels enabled, so it's I can only see contrails and lights. I think I see you, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm going down to 25,000 feet.
Well, I assume it's you, Wardo, because at the end of the day, as I say, it's the contrails I've been seeing for about 10-15 minutes, and obviously EFHK, you're in front of me, and I believe I've got all my other traffic turned off in this as well.
Yeah, I've got all my traffic off too. I think it's you too, because there's no way anything else is that high. And it takes that control, so.
My traffic's off because it gives me bad FPS.
Mine's off because
1,000.
it's just not realistic, the default one.
Well, I mean, the only traffic I've got in is sort of like airport ground traffic, cars, boats, that sort of thing.
I've done disabled as well because for
Right.
most scenery I use, they just gone with the scenery, so.
Well, a boat. I've seen a boat on a runway, so that's unrealistic.
Oh, do you remember that one we did a couple of weeks back where the EFHK was showing it as a boat hovering?
Yeah, pretty much. Even did that when we did a helicopter theme.
Yeah, but if you're up ahead of me, Wardo, you got the because I've got labels on, so your name's just come up.
Labels on? What labels?
The red ones.
The red
just
labels
showed
that
me.
flash up behind the aircraft and all that. A bit unrealistic, but
Okay, I've got them disabled then. Because I like realism.
I've disabled all the red text except for the parking brake because sometimes I just forget how to even use it, or that I have it enabled.
yeah, I have most of the hint turned off and all that. But like I say, I have parking brakes and pause that highlights the bottom because a number of times I've sat there and think, why is it doing? And then realise that the simulator was paused.
Yeah, I've got the same one saved as well. Pulse and
It's actually quite. I mean, I've never done it in multiplayer, but had it been, it'd been quite embarrassing trying to sit there and start the aircraft from under it not starting, then realise 10 minutes later your game's on pause.
yeah, because you alt tapped once, it automatically pauses when you alt tap because you have for some reason have that disabled or enabled.
Yeah, I've disabled that myself on FSX.
Yeah, same.
But then it doesn't, when you tap out, it stops the sound.
I'm not able to control my vert speed.
Nose down and crash into the ground.
Are you in VNAV?
Yeah, do I have to turn VNAV off?
If you want to take it over manually, yeah. VNAV is vertical navigation, you can decide for vertical navigation.
Cats, even though we're using different runways, once you land, I need you off quickly.
I'll try.
That's if you don't do a U-turn and go around after you've done a barrel roll.
I don't think you have any problems with Cats because he's gonna go straight, you're gonna even have to go around, so...
Oh, lucky him.
Am I coming in straight? According to this, I'm going to be going towards the runway and doing a U-turn. That can't be right because runway 18C's approach is 185.
Yeah, 18 center is just the straight in from where you are right now.
Or is that bend? Is that if in case I miss it?
I don't know. I don't know what you're using. For me, it will give me a line after the runway because that's the missed approach, but it's dotted. It's not full colored because it just shows that after you've gone missed approach, that's where you go. I just don't know what system you're using. So.
We'll find out.
Yeah, but if ATC gives me 18 right, I'm going to do a naughty. I'm going to set the ILS for 18C and land on that when he tells me to land on 18 right.
It looks like you're going for 1.8 right now.
We all having
well,
different
it looks
runways.
like nothing actually.
We all taking different runways. Okay, it's good to know.
No, he hasn't told me yet. I was just saying if he tells me to take 18 right, I'm taking 18 centre.
I'm gonna see what they use in real life.
But my guess is if the A2C is correct for me, it'd be the same for you, Dev.
Hopefully, yeah.
Right now, in real life, the landing runway is 06.
So at 3,000 feet, I should be alright to pick up the ILS.
So at 3,000, yeah. Let me see. Just go to flight.
This is the first daytime landing I've done in this game.
Oh, for me it's night. Never.
It's
been a while.
kind of night time, but it's not night time. The sun's still out.
0974, you were 87
Okay.
miles northeast, turn left, heading 1905, descend and maintain 14,000. Expect vectors, visual, runway 36, right approach.
36 right, it's telling me now.
Turn left, heading 1905, descend and maintain 14,000. Expect vectors, visual, runway 36, right approach, 0974.
What would you say is a good approach speed for this?
What are you flying?
737.
Approach speed. You want to be landing around about 135, 140. That's what I normally do when I'm coming down. So normally I start. It depends on when you descend, but I normally start bringing it from 250 down towards that. Well, so when I'm about 20 miles out, I'll probably be 200, and then so like that way, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm generally down to about 140, 14 miles away or something. Alright, I'm now descending to flight level 240.
I'm going to 06. I scrapped that one. I'm going to 06 because that's what I use in real life. Since I use real life weather, it might be easier for me.
It's not letting me pick what runway I want to use. It's only saying 36 or 36 left.
I don't use the ADC menu, I just use the FMC. Normally I would do on FatSim, but FatSim would give me 06 as well, and that will just give me the star, which I'm using right now. So
Oh, that's why I'm on the wrong one. I'm going to select... They all say visual. Why did it
How
say
far out
visual?
can I tune into the FMC? ILS?
As long as you know what runway you've been given, you can tune the ILS straight away, but it won't pick out until you're within the reception area.
What's the ILS for me? 10950.
I just started my descent.
Yeah, same me. Descending.
Yeah, I think we're all descending now, aren't we?
You can't be descending, Dev. You're too far away still.
No, I've been told to descend from 33,000 to 24,000.
Oh, okay.
I wish there was like a new flight sim being made, which is just new. It uses actually the new technology and a better system. Because it could definitely be done, but like, who's gonna make a flight sim game with a big investment? for like a community that's probably only like 10,000 people at best.
To be honest with you, it's just a shame the companies involved lost interest in this one as well.
Yeah, well, yeah, you have P3D and Explain. I mean, the Explain guy is really, what you call it, enthusiastic still about Explain, and he's really involved, but obviously P3G being owned by Lockheed Martin, they're just paid by the government, they've got loads of cash, but they're mainly working on VR and trying to make it realistic for like military experience. Flight schools, which will eventually make it better for us. Flight schools having systems that are impossible for us to replicate. I mean, working on optimizing VR makes it so that they have to care about every little bit of FPS they can squeeze out, because VR requires high FPS. So I guess it's the
How do you answer private messages on FS Club?
no clue.
No
They-
idea. Never use it.
If you click on the person, or
Just got a random message asking me what runway I'm coming in on because it's active.
Random message from who?
who else?
No idea.
FSP AB 2943.
Should have a name.
I think it's FSP because he's coming in as well.
Could be
That's
that.
the only should
Oh,
be
what?
him.
You on about on FS Cloud?
Yeah.
I got no messages from him.
No, it was a direct private message.
All right.
When do I hit approach?
No clue in defaults. I think it's just when you're at like 3,000 and close to the airport.
I got no private message from no one. But then Ketz is in front of me.
They don't care about me.
Right, I've just been given runway 36 right.
God damn it! Why have to
36
copy
right.
me? Yeah, same here.
Six, right, alright.
Don't know why it's telling me to go 36 after I selected runway 6.
Did you say 140 is a good approach speed, Dev?
Yeah, 135, 140,
Depends on what aircraft you're using, guys.
737.
Yeah, that's
For
fine.
me, I do 155.
No, I normally come in at 135, 140, and my
Oh, okay.
landers are reasonably good with Boeings.
Yeah, well, mine is 155 knots for this particular aircraft. Otherwise,
It depends on your wing. Depends on what kind of flap setting you're using. Depends on.
yeah.
Yeah,
When I'm
I
about
use-
to land, I'll use full flaps.
Yeah, I'm going to say, again, I take obviously you take the flaps down in stages and have full flaps just as you turn towards the runway on the glide, intercepting the glide slope.
Oh, that's actually really early for me already.
That's what, sorry, Waldo?
That's already really early for me. Cause yeah. But it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, it just if you put full flaps, that's probably gonna give you an approach speed of roughly about 146.
I'm turning 255.
At 255.
255. Actually, it isn't 255 because it's 255.
Go back.
It'd be easy if I use track AR. Forget it.
You'll get there in the end, Empire.
0 2 0
0974, turn left, heading 1950, turn left, heading 1950, 0974,
1905.
Contact ground 195 decimal 12.
No, the heading. Oh god, Ketz is flying, but there's no pilot there to maintain. Okay, so hopefully we all do a good landing, girls.
I know I
I
will.
don't think I will.
Oh, come on, Ketz, put your hopes up. Of course you will. I mean, I know that we all like to see you crash and burn, but inside of us, we like to see you land perfect.
Well, when I'm about 2 minutes out, I'm going to host somebody else. That proof didn't happen.
But vodka, maybe the VOD will capture it.
0974, turn right heading 225.
No.
Turn right heading 225. 0974.
Okay, Dev, you and I, what we're going to do is we're going to both host Ketz at the same time, so that if he crashes, he will crash like 3 odd times.
Funny.
0974.
I would, but my internet's not up, so I haven't got Twitch on. It was on my tablet, and my tablet's just died.
I hate how that night lighting never loads in perfectly. Wish that looked better.
Oh, it's going from 14,000 to 6,000 feet. Okay, so be it.
I'm at 10,000 right now. Slowing down. 250
What's
or-
your descending rate?
Right now only 500 feet.
Okay.
Minus 500 feet. Because I need to slow down. There's a restriction of 250 anywhere below 10,000 feet, so you're never allowed to go.
Need to slow down. I'm doing 100, I'm doing 238.
How far are you out? Let me see.
I'm heading down to 6,000 feet.
Oh, we're getting really close together now all of a sudden. Because I guess my descent's just a lot better compared to you guys. Ketz, why are you going all the way? Oh yeah, you're going one in right. That's right, you have to go around.
It's swinging me out.
Yeah, me too. It's gonna give me a much tighter turn.
Well,
They
it's
give
next to
you-
the ILS, I think.
They
Not
give
sure,
you-
I'll have to check.
Giving you a runway yet, Empire.
36 right.
So we're on 36 right.
Yeah, I won't hit the approach till it tells me that I'm pretty near.
Does anyone know how to check on the 737 whether or not it's ILS locked? I can hear the beeps. that mean
If you can hear the beeps on the 737,
Beep.
you've normally locked on.
Beep, but not necessary. I
Well,
can
it
hear
should
the
be on the
beeps,
primary
but
flight
not,
display.
not.
It should give you a message saying glide scope locked or glide scope start or glide slow. I just don't know what it looks like on default. Oh, the night looks beautiful. I'm using Netherlands True Earth from
We'll change it
Norway.
tonight.
I'm trying to slow down to 185. Okay, that's unrealistic, Ketz, but so be it.
Well, that way at least I know if I'm on track or not.
You know what we
I
should
think
do
I'm too
once?
high.
We should do a flight where there are parallel runways and we should try to land parallel.
Whip. We're going to go through each other.
No, like parallel runways, like left and right. There's like one at left and one at right. Where you
That
can.
would be interesting.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean it's not a long one, but if you went through sort of like maybe Gatwick or something like that, and then went over to Italy at Venice Airport.
Well, I know in LAX they have like the parallel runways, but that's USA, which I don't have. But just they've got it. Also, La Palma or something. I think those are.
I think Kets is coming in now. I can see, yeah. Kets, you're all over the place, man.
Yeah, because I've had to take control. It's taken me the wrong way.
It's true.
Why would you do that? Okay, he's going to make a bad crash. Oh, really? He's off. No, he's not off. No, he's in. Or to the left. Oh, don't go do a barrel roll and land upside down. In the meantime, I wasn't watching my speed.
I love this plane. It even gives you like the little announcements like, ladies and gentlemen, since it's dark, it's common procedure to use to turn off the cabin lights. There you will find a reading light above your cabin. Stuff like that. Oh.
Holy damn! Oh, I'm scared. The passengers are scared.
Oh mate, that was a fantastic landing.
Yeah, not in the middle though.
You got it on the runway.
Yeah.
Any
Half a
landing you
runway.
can walk away from is a fantastic landing.
Now Dev
Thank
has.
you.
Now Kets has to watch the rest of us. Okay, one down. How many go? 3. Not bad,
It's
but still.
7,000 right now.
How was your landing, Ket?
Not bad. If I actually got it on the right runway.
Wow.
As long as you got it on a runway.
Yeah, I landed it well on one runway. Whether it's the right one or not, I couldn't tell you.
I can see it there.
Hey, yeah. To inform you, Dev, we literally go out and then come back in. So yeah.
Yeah, well, I think it's just sending me out that way now to bring me back round.
I see you on the runway. I can see your taxi lights, your lights. I mean, you're on a taxi right now, but who else is coming in right now? Let me see.
Looked like you to be the second guy to land.
Me?
Yeah, and then I'd be followed by after you, I think.
Oh yeah, going all the way around.
Pretty much.
Oh, catch! You landed on 18 right. Enjoy your taxi.
Dev, what's your top speed? What's you doing? What's your speed, Dev?
No, because I'm down to 10,000 now. I've brought my speed down to about 210.
Hey, cats, look left and up. Going straight over you.
I can't see it 'cause it's bloody dark.
I have my lights on. I don't think you can look that straight up.
No, I can look at about a 45-degree angle each side. Oh, I had a great landing.
Excellent.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Why do I always get a fail on sync rate?
Maybe because you forgot to put the seatbelt sign on, and your passengers just flew out their chairs.
Hey, considering I brought that in with no computer or nothing, I think I did well. I'm really good at getting it actually on the runway.
Yeah, well, you need to do a auto land, not a manual land.
Yeah.
You might get a decent sync rate then.
Which means that if I was following the flight plan, my flight plan seems to be doing what Wardo's is doing, taking it over the airfield and turning.
And your engines are still on fire.
Yeah, I'm still in the air according to this plane, I think.
So dark.
Does look good on a night time though.
Right, I've been given descent to 2000.
That's weird because it hasn't told me to descend to 2,000 feet, it says to turn 270.
And Dev is following you exactly the same. There's someone right behind me on the others.
This thing X-Plane doesn't have that feature that FSX has where you can watch other planes coming to land, does it?
Does it not give you in views?
I don't think so. In view external, I have linear spot, still spot, runway, circle, chase, tower, ride along, track weapon, free camera.
Right, you can take your camera to the runway.
Well, that moment you realise you're actually crossing a runway.
Talking to yourself?
So I'm talking to the plane. Just started to spool up the engines. But I'm fully
Ladies and
flapped out.
gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. In preparation for landing, please check that you return all security fasten cables to their upright and stow position. It will be necessary to collect portable electronic devices as well as any other items you wish to all carry-on such as newspaper. Additionally, footrest and video monitors must be returned to their original position. Thank you.
keeps telling me to turn left, right, left, right, 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 left, right, right, left, left, blah, 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 blah.
What heading is it giving you at the moment, Empire?
At the moment, I'm heading 330. But that isn't the actual heading. My heading is 005. I believe, if I'm correct, that the runway is. Is it 36 right, I believe?
Yeah, 005 heading.
I should be coming in right now.
So I mean, I can see this guy. Can't see you guys.
Well, Empire and I are still a fair little bit of distance out at the moment, Kat.
Yeah. I love that when it says that at FS Cloud. Someone did a landing, ... crash landing.
Wow.
Was that the guy that asked you what runway you landing on?
Probably.
I think so.
I probably made it flip.
I'm coming in 06. So
I can see big buildings or runways in the distance. I've got my landing gears down already.
that's very early. I just put them down and I'm like 6 nautical miles out.
Better than being late.
That's true.
I mean, it's better than forgetting about putting the landing gears down. Got my lights on, which you have to have.
I'm looking at Cat Street, but I don't even see myself. It's weird.
That's what I mean. I'm searching all around the sky and I can't see you anywhere. Yeah, I can see this guy here.
I come in at the same runway that guy just came in on 06.
I'll poach you, sir.
Right, that's 06.
I think I saw myself.
Oh yeah,
in the
I can see you.
distance.
I can see you.
Here, can you see me?
Flight attendant.
See someone coming into line now.
That's me.
4 flaps.
On my screen, the gear is down, so don't worry.
I'll try and follow you all in on mine. It should be entertaining watching you land with no landing gear up.
Continue.
Love the song.
And for the benefit of the stream, my landing gear is down.
I'm coming down. Jesus, I'm going 150. Need to slow down.
I just need to play more flight sim. I'll eventually get used to it. Oh yeah, but then again, you're going to be in a different place to mine, won't it? Oh no, alright. Touchdown! Very nicely done. Room for improvement.
You meant it.
You got skilled until you land it on your roof. Who's next in?
Me. Me.
Empire should be next.
Are you all coming in on the same runway?
Yeah, we're coming in on 36 right.
Is that the same one you just came in on, Mardo?
No,
Oh, which one?
they're coming in at the one.
So I've got them. They're coming in on your right hand side. Is that Empire?
Why can't I see my stats?
I didn't get my stats until I parked up. See you, Empire.
Do baka taka baka do baka taka taka. 500.
How far behind him are you, Dev?
Sorry.
How far behind Empire are you?
400.
Not too long. I've got about 5 minutes.
But you're going in the same runway, yeah?
That's correct, yes.
Glide slope.
Get you in it as well.
Approaching minimums.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
200. $100.
This flight was 2 hours and 17 minutes
30.
from takeoff to landing.
20. 10.
Very nice, Empire.
Thank you. But how come you don't see any wheels on my plane?
It looks more entertaining.
I had the brakes set automatic, so while I'm going down the runway, I've got the brakes going.
She's waiting so I can see you, Dev.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be taxiing for the next few minutes, so please remain seated with your
Right.
seatbelt fastened.
I am turning towards the glide slope now.
At that time, please remember to check around your seating area, in the seat pockets, and overhead bins for all personal belongings that you brought on board. Please take care when opening the overhead bins, as the contents may have shifted during flight.
You're an
Okay,
alien
so
plane for me.
which gate are you guys parked at?
And they both are parking at the gate because my scenery is wrong.
I'm unsure where I am. I can't see my plane from here.
Why was my max sync right? Okay. This doesn't even make sense.
Oh, I've got little black dots on my freaking screen. I keep thinking they're Dev.
Sorry, what's that?
I got little black dots on my screen. I keep thinking they're you. I'm zooming up to every black dot on my screen.
Trust me, I'm only flying one aircraft.
No, you're multi-skilled, Dev.
Right, I'm going to
I
go
know,
towards
I
Kets.
know I'm flying the black and gold Yarly 737, but I don't think it shows up as black dots in more than one spot.
I'm going to park next to Kets. I can see him on the sat nav.
Can you see the runway yet, Dev?
Good.
I can, yes.
I can't see you. You sure you're coming in on the same runway as Empire did?
36 right. And I've just intercepted glide slope, so
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I got you.
You've got a really nice angle of attack on my screen.
Dev's coming in too hot.
It's going down.
Dev's coming in hot. He's gonna need a fire engine.
No, I'm not.
He needs more than a fire engine. He needs the AA.
This is so trippy to watch with no wheels.
know,
I have
but
2 reds and 2 whites, so I'm coming in good.
Coming in hot. You just randomly let off a plume of smoke on my screen.
You farted.
Oh.
Dev, are you landed yet? You're taking your time. You must have got your reverse thrust on already.
No, I'm coming in now.
That's what she said.
Did I saw a plane just crash behind me?
Go on, Dev.
You're bang on the center line.
You got no wheels.
Nice. Room for improvement there, Dev.
Sorry?
Room for improvement.
Yep, of course. Always room for improvement.
I would have deployed the flange a lot earlier.
I'm angry at this FS Cloud thing.
You're angry or hungry?
Angry. Both.
I'm parking next to Cats in the way.
Where are you all parked?
Look at your FS Cloud and just follow it. Follow the taxi line. Don't forget we've got different scenery, so it's a bit loopy-doo. I don't know how I'm going to be parked, but okay, let's see.
Just look at that gradual descent. My passengers are happy today.
I'm going 10 knots down here. Okay. Park here. No, don't park here. It's really hard to find the yellow lanes up there. There we go.
Nice. Full perfect.
While we're taxiing that, I'm going to shut the stream down.
It's max sync rate differential.
You like my taxi skills with no wheels?
I hate taxiing. Well, anyways, it's been nice.
Yeah,
Hanging
pretty
out.
much. Okay,
Very
so we all coming next week?
Yeah, sure. When I have time for Friday fly night, I always try to be here. So have a nice evening, night, whatever. You guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Dev, come towards us and we can take the last picture together. If you're not too far away.
I am heading towards you now.
Oh, I just
We all
noticed.
facing the same way.
No. I just noticed about FS Cloud.
What?
You got that diagram next to it.
Yeah, the new chart.
Yeah. Did FS Cloud... That's weird, I never had that before. Because FS Cloud didn't even have an update, remember?
What is it you're looking at again?
I'm just going to post an image. Hang on.
Yeah.
It's the image of the results.
The graph on the left-hand side?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen that before.
Sync rate is great for me. So that's 125. Oh, Dev wins with the perfect sync rate.
Of course he did.
And then I came second. Sorry, Kets, but you came last for the sync rate.
To be honest, I don't think the sync rate really matters that much.
I had the most awkward landing. I don't know how.
I like the graph next to it though. But I never had that came up before. First time
No, I
I've
don't
seen
remember
that.
that from last time.
When it's FS Cloud, it's just like I've decided to make this to work again after about 2 years of not working.
Are we parking next to each other, you say?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just coming heading over towards you now.
I'm actually parked properly. I don't know why you're not parked. You need to turn your aircraft's back to front, Kets.
I'm parked on my screen.
Oh, we got different scenery. Of course we do.
What can we do? Park right next to you?
Nah, it's fine. I don't know. Dev's going to have a different scenery, so I don't know what he's going to park at.
You're probably showing me parking up on a main road or something.
Pretty much. You come in the other direction. Dev, you're not even on the road. You're about to get on the grass. Oh God, don't. Oh dear.
No, not on mine. I'm not.
On my screen, you're about to go in a river.
Yeah, I'm on default scenery.
Yep, you're about to go into the water. Yep.
So
You're
aircraft
now.
can't move out.
You're now. On the water. Yep.
That's
you are
right, because this
floating.
plane. You got to remember, this plane's y'all ready for anything.
Yeah, ready.
You're ready? Yeah, the skin's showing up for me too. You're ready, plane. You need to do one for X-plane.
If I park on your left-hand side, where's that put me, Empire?
And you're fine where you are now. It's just that your plane's back to front.
Well, if I park this side, this post.
Yeah, and Dev can park. Yeah, he's turning in now. Dev, you can turn and park next to that way. Dev, you're a bit speedy back there, man.
No, I'm only doing 20 ground speed.
Yeah, you're reversing.
I am. But I don't think. I think I'm having problems with the rudder on my on my joystick.
Well, we just blame Kets for that, you know.
Yeah, why not? Pull back a bit. I'm far ahead of you guys.
Well, it's not my fault.
Is there a pole next to my screen on yours?
Nope, no poles.
Nope.
So I can get closer to you and it won't affect your picture.
No, I don't think you can. No, you're perfectly good. You just need to. You're good where you are. You just need to go back. There you go. Now you're lined up. Okay, you decided to move in your white plane. Whoa, that's some heavy braking there, man. You just.
I thought you were going to take off backwards.
Can't get any closer than that. Our wing's about to catch.
I could try taking off backwards. Right, I'm ready.
Yep, taking pictures. Yeah, got it.
Yeah, you have to take a picture because on my screen I'm actually inside a pole.
Whip.
Now I think we should all take off and do barrel rolls.
Yeah, straight up vertical climb followed by a barrel roll.
What, you mean this?
I'm going to do a loop-de-loop. I'm going to do some really impressive acrobatics right now.
I can't. There you go. Lift.
I'm going to see how close I can get to you, Dev.
Where are you at the moment? Vanished off the screen.
Oh, you'll see me in a minute. Empire crashed.
Look at me. Look, spectate me. Can you see me? You are not disappeared over this cloud.
You look straight in front, Dev. You should see me.
I'm upside down.
Yeah, I see you.
Oh,
I'm upside down.
I actually went upside down in front of you.
We all crash in the atmosphere.
I'm not sure, but I think I may have crashed.
Nah, you haven't.
Yeah, my landing gear definitely wasn't down then.
I can't do anything till my game loads up again. Jesus Christ.
Can you make that export that you're ready screen to explain 11?
Were they what, sorry?
Pixel, wicked. Right, gents, it's been fun, but I'm going to have to jump.
I've got a better picture if you cats.